Can you hear me?
Can you share your screen, please?
Okay. Can you see now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so this is where we are. We started this CCNA3 with OSPF, the concepts, the configs for network security, its introduction to cybersecurity, CCNA4. And today and next session, we'll do access control list. Access control list is very important for network address translations. So next week we'll be finishing with these guys. So let us start with access control list. What does it mean? It's only a list of commands to allow or deny traffic, nothing else. So I'll show you an example here. What is that example? If I come here. So it's a list of commands. Hey, when people are logging, it's a bit. It's only a list of commands. For example, if you see this one, access list 10 remark, it's always very important to add a remark or a description. This access control list is for what? And you explain. So this access list permit only this host to go to the internet. Then you start configuring access list 10, permit host, and you are done. You can save, and if you want to view this config you did, you tap do show access list, and it will display here. So access control list, it's only a list of commands to allow or deny traffic to a destination. So you finish, we have two steps. First step is to create your access list. The second step is to apply. So you go to an interface and you tap IP access group 10 for the number, the ID of your access list 10, then out or in. So outbound, leaving the router, or inbound, entering in the router. See? So that's all. Now, how many type of access lists we have? What is the structure? It's what we're going to see now. So access control list, we have two types. We have a standard and we have extended. Standard focuses more on the inside. I want to deny someone inside my network to go to internet. I want to allow someone from inside my network to do, you see, anything related to the inside people to the out. Extended is big. You can be inside, outside. You can allow traffic. You can delete. You can deny access to HTTP or the mail or anything. So this one is a big boss. So we have two types: standard and extended. Now, how will I know if I open the packet tracer? I bring a router. I open my router. It's loading. It's asking me if you want help to configure. I say no. I don't want to answer to questions. I'm here, router enable, conf access list, question mark. How will I know this one is standard or this one is extended? So if you choose a number between 1 and 99, automatically the router knows that, okay, this guy wants to configure standard access list. If your number or your ID is between 100 and 199, the router will know that, this guy wants to configure extended access list. So let's choose, for example, standard. I'm going to choose maybe 20, access list 20, question mark. So I'm here. You see, I can deny or permit or add a remark or a description. I'm going to type here remark. Testing. Okay. Basics. Yeah, basics of ACL, access control list. It's a remark or a description. So what I'm doing, it's just maybe a demo or basics. And you press enter. Question mark. You have a must always, because we are dealing with access list, we stick on access list. So now you need to create your access list or your rules. Yeah, let's see your rules now. Now can the access list. I keep the ID. If I say 20, I continue with it. And I say question mark. I did use the remark for description. I can say permit. Permit, question mark. I can use a host, one single PC. I can use anyone in my network, or I can specify a network or a specific IP or what. So let's do a quick demo. So we have a router here. I pray that it works. And I bring a PC here. And I bring a switch. I bring a switch. I connect them. So yeah, this guy is here. Now I'm going to add another switch somewhere. I'm going to add another switch somewhere here and another PC somewhere there. And I connect them. I put the router on top, yeah, so that I will know that I have two different networks. And we're going to do some basic configs. I'll go to this interface. If I want to view the configs you did, show question mark. Because I can exit first, show question mark. You can see that I can show access list. So show access list. If I press enter, you see it shows access list. You see it automatically shows standard IP access list. Why? Because 20 is between the range of 1 and 99. So the router automatically knows that it is standard. Because we didn't set up any rules, so there is nothing. So let us delete that. To delete, we go to conft no access list 20. Do copy run start. So I want to delete it. Do show access list. Press enter. You see now there is nothing. It's cleared. So I remove all the security features. Now I want to do a test. I want to add some IP addresses. 192.168.10.2 here. 192.168.20.2. This interface, I'll put 192.168.10.1. For subnet mask, we use the default 168.20.1. Okay, so I go to the router, I configure G00, interface G00. IP address 192.168.10.1, 255.255.255.0, no shut. I save, do copy, run start. I exit, I go to the other interface, interface G01, interface G01, IP address 192.168.20.1, 255.255.0, no shut. Do copy, run start, end. So this is a small network that I configured. Let's check if PC1 can ping PC. Okay, I said PC1. PC1, let's check if you can ping PC2 here. PC2. So we open PC1, we go to desktop, command prompt, ping 192.168.20.2. Okay, I made a mistake. Not because I made a mistake, I didn't configure the PCs. So I go to PC2, desktop, I add the IP 192.168.20.2. I keep here .20.1. I come here. Here is a 192.168.10.2. And here, default gateway. Okay, this is my small network that I did. Now I'll try to ping the other guy. Ping 192.168.20.2. Let's see if it's going to work. It works. So PC2, can PC2 ping PC1? Ping 192.168.10.2. See, these two PCs can ping each other. So now I want And let me add a third PC. PC3. PC. PC3. And 192.168.10.3. And here 192.168.10.1. Can this PC also ping PC2? That is that side. Let's check. We'll also try. Ping 192.168.10.20.2. It should be successful. Let's wait. Okay, 1 sec, I'm checking something. Okay, timeout. Let me try again. So 192, 168, 20. It should work. Let me close and double check the settings. 10.3, it's fine. I see the subnet mask here. It should be 255.255.255.0. I close, I come here. Let me check also here. Yeah, it was the subnet mask that was wrong. So let's try again. Okay, still not working. Why? It should work. So let's check. I see here I put 19. It should be 192. Yeah. So now let's try again. You see, now it works. So these are some troubleshootings in IT. When you try many times, it doesn't work, then go double check if your IPs are correct, if your cabling, if so you see. So it means PC3 and PC2, PC3 and PC1, they can ping PC2. You see. But now me, I want only PC1 to be able to ping PC2. You see. So if I say only PC1, it means PC3 should not be able to communicate. Then we open our router, we do some rules, access list, const. 1 second, please. Okay, we continue. So me, I want only PC1 to be able to ping PC2. So I can type access list because I'm dealing with my inside. I'm focusing on them instead of anything else. I can use a standard access list. So question mark. If I want to use a standard access list, I might use a number between 1 and 99. I'm going to use 50, access list 50, and I do a remark or a description. Allow only PC1. That's fine. Then you continue again with your access list. It's access list. Now, question mark, you can permit. You see here, you can deny or permit. So me, I want to permit. Permit only PC1. So I type permit. You see, question mark. I use the question mark because we are new. It's the first time you are doing. The more you do, then you know what to do. You don't need the question mark. So what should I type? I can choose host if I need only one PC. I can say anyone in my network, or I can specify an IP address. So me, I want only PC1, so I can say host, or I can use the IP of PC1. It's up to you. I can say, okay, let me use the IP 192.168.10.2, question mark, wildcard. If you use the number, you see, you must use a wildcard. So if you can, so the wildcard, the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. So the wildcard that is opposite will be 0.0.0.255. So this config that we made, it will seem like this one. Permit host 192.168.10.2. We are the same. So after permit, you can use the IP address and wildcard mask of PC1, or you can just use host and the IP address. You see, if I type question mark, there is nothing I can add. That's why it's useful if it's only one device to use this. I'm going to press enter and I save, do copy, run, start. And do show access list. Why exit? I can exit, show access list. I press enter, and 10 is the line number. My first line, this is what I wrote. If you see 20, it will be second line of the comment. Normally, I should delete one of them because they do the same thing. Now let's go. So one thing is to create, and the other thing is to apply. I did create. Can PC3 ping PC2? Normally, what we want, PC3 should not be able to ping PC today. Let's check. You see, PC3 can still ping PC2. It means either our access list didn't work or it's incomplete. We didn't finish. And indeed, we didn't finish because we did create the access list, but what? We didn't apply. So one thing is to create, another thing is to do what? To apply. So we need to apply. So we have some rules, and I'm going to explain to you. So if you use standard access list, you apply it close to a destination. It's some rules. If you ask me why, it's the way it is. People who created that. It's like you ask me, Mr. Max, why 1 + 1 is 2? I say, I don't know. They told me that, then 1 + 1 is 2. Yeah, some rules, that's all. So one thing is to create, another thing is to place it. Place close to a destination. What is the destination? I'm focused. I want to reach PC2. So my destination on the router one is this interface, gig 01. You see, it's closer to, you see. So then I go to that interface to apply my access list. I go to conft interface G01. Then I need to apply IP access group, the ID number of your access list, 50. Question mark, you see. Inbound, it means entering in the router, or outbound, exiting the router. So me, you see, the packets is coming here and exiting, exit. So it's going out of my router, so outbound. Here, out. You see, I save, do, copy, run, start, and show access list, press enter, okay, or show run, I press enter, and I can see my access list that I created here. So so when you finish must test if it works or not. Can PC3 still ping PC2? Because our rules is to allow only PC1. Can PC1 ping PC the other guy? Let's check. Okay, this one is fine. So PC1 is allowed, it's fine. Let's go to PC3. It should not be able to. We try again. It works. It means there is something we didn't do correctly somewhere. Let's try again. It works. PC3 can ping PC2. It means our access list didn't work. We need to double check. So when you do access list, it's good always to use a notepad so that you can see what you're doing. Access list 50 remark allow PC1 only. Access list 50 permit host 192.168.10.2. You see. Then you apply interface G01 IP access group 50 out. Group out. So it didn't work. We need to fix. An access list is a headache because if you make a mistake and you allow all employees to view HR document or the big boss ID number, salary, you are fired as an IT engineer. So you must be very careful with access control list. You must always test like what we did. So now it means something went wrong. Let's maybe try to change the inbound or outbound. Let's try. Conft interface G01 IP access group. IP access group. Let's try inbound. In. Do. Copy. Run. Start. Let's test again. It seems like this time there is something. there is something happening. So you see, let's wait and see. So see, because of something small we changed, for us, for us human beings, we might think that way, but in the router, he also sometimes sees things differently. So that's why we need to try to adjust, change to see if it works or not. You see, let's try again. You see, let's do a trace route to trace the packet. Uh, trace RT. So you see, so the packet will reach the router default gateway, then will it be able to go out? It cannot go out anymore. It has been blocked somewhere. You see, can my PC1 still ping the other guy or open? If PC1 doesn't work, it means there is something wrong with it somewhere. So access glitch, it's quite complicated, quite annoying, because you fix something there, that side it doesn't work. You need to make sure how it works. We need to fix it, and we'll fix it. So let's check. It didn't work for both. Let's go check again our access control list and show run pipe filter access. Let's do that. Okay. Access list. Sorry, include. So here it will show what we did. Okay, first thing first, we need to clear this thing because we did add the same command twice. So I'm going to delete the access list and do again. Const no access list 50. I'm going to click to kill it. Do copy and start. Do show. Okay, let me exit here. Exit. Show access list. So you see it clean. Let's do again. Const access list. I'll put 10. Remark. Allow PC1 only. Now I permit. Yes, you see. Permit PC1 only. And permit host, you can say host, and the IP address 192.168.10.2. And also, when we finish, you must deny the others. It's something we forgot or I forgot. Then anyone else, I deny. Question mark. See, deny anyone else, any. Deny any. So I permit, I must deny the other one. Do copy, run, start. Exit, show access list. So it's a standard access list because I'm focusing on the source inside my network. 10 is the ID of my access list. It should be between 1 and 99 for standard access list. 10 is to identify my first line. I did permit this host only. And line number 2, 20, it shows 20, but it's line number 2. I deny anyone else. You can also tap show run. Show run. You filter, right? Include access list, press enter. Now it shows me only what I did. Okay. Now let's go. Now we did our access list, but did we apply? You must apply. Not a lot of students we configure and we apply. We forget to apply. You must apply. Interface G01 IP access. What's that? Conft. I'm configuring conft interface G01 IP access group. I said what 10? Huh? Yeah, 10 we access list ID 10. Let's say out. And we save do copy run start. Okay, now let's check if it works. Is PC1 still can ping the other guy, PC2? Okay, PC1 can ping PC2. Can PC3 ping PC2? This one is a trace route. I forgot to remove it. So you see, it seems like it. Okay. Ping. Now it works. You see, destination unreachable. So if you do an access list and you're confused, clean out, delete everything, and start from scratch. So we did apply correctly. Now, because here we made it twice, you must remove. And also, if you permit something, you must deny the other one. It's something we forgot, or I forgot. You can do show run. What's that? And show run. You can see that on that interface, the exit interface, or the interface that close to the destination is this one. And then actually, is this one. Normally it should be, yeah. And IP access group 50. It means that if I need to clean access list, I also go to that interface to clean the access list, the previous access list I did. So it's something we should know. Now we go down here. This is what I did. You see. So never forget the last line. So this is an example of how to configure access list, how to remove, how to manipulate, how to. So we have two types of access control list. We have a standard. If you want to use a numbered access list, numbered, these numbers should be between 1 and 99. For example, here, access list 10. So The same for extending, that we can do a bit later next time. You can also use a number, but this time it should be between 100 and 99. So when you use a standard access control list, instead of using a number, access list 10, you can use a name. You start with IP access list, you specify yourself standard, or here you can specify yourself extended and the name. Let me delete what we did. I'm going to remove it. Const no access list 10. I'll go to the interface also, interface G01, no IP access group 50 that we didn't delete. This one it was in, and no IP 10 out. So we remove these two. Do copy run start. And now I want to create, now if I tap show access list, if it is nothing. Show interface G01, there is no access list there. It's only other information. It means everything is clean. This time, if I want to create a standard access list, I'm focusing on resource inside my company to go anywhere. I'm going to use a name. It's the same thing. So you can either choose a number, you start with access list and the number, or a name. You start with IP access list and so let's start. Const. Let's check first if PC3 now can ping the other guy. You see, now it can ping because I remove the security rules. So it's free, we can do whatever we want to do. PC1 still can ping. Yeah, so both can ping. PC2, no problem. There is no rules, no security. Now I'm going to use the same thing, but this time using a named. So const IP access list question mark. You see, now here yourself, you need to specify standard or extended. I want to use standard question mark. Okay, here we see you can use a number, but here we want to use a name, you see. And you tell your name, allow PC1 only. You press enter, and you see, we say a name, a word. If you put space between these guys, it won't work. So we do again. If you can remove a space, you can use underscore, you see. Underscore to be one word. You see, now it works, you see. So be careful. These are some mistakes students will do. And now if I'm here, question mark, what can I do? I can deny, I can permit, I can add a remark or a description. It's always important to do that. Remark, allow only PC1. Then I permit, question mark. I can permit a host if it's only one guy or anyone, or a specific IP plus the wildcard mask. Because it's only one guy, I can use host. Permit host. Now PC1 is 192.168.10.2. When you are done, deny anyone else. You see. Do copy, run, start. I want to view my access list, show access list. You see. The
Excuse me, Max.
Yes?
It's Lorenzo, yeah?
Yeah, Lorenzo.
Max, just go up a little for me quickly, please, man.
When?
No, on the screen that you were just configuring, you see here where it says permit host. You just say permit host 192.168.10.2.
Yeah.
So what if you had to say and not host, but you just had to put in the IP there? Would it have still been the same?
Yes. So you specify permit, the
Mhm.
IP address plus the wildcard mask.
Okay, then you need to include the wildcard mask. But if you
Yes.
say host, and then you don't need to
Host.
include the wildcard mask.
Yes, correct. Yes.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Max.
Okay, thank you for your question. It's a very good one. So now if I tap show access list, it shows me that is a standard access list. This is the name. First line, I permit only this host. Second line, I deny anyone else. Let's go and check. Can PC1 ping PC2? This one can ping PC2, it's fine. Can PC3 ping PC2? PC3 can ping PC2. So what is wrong here? I need a volunteer to tell us. This
You
is our
didn't you didn't apply, Max. What?
very good. Antonio, congratulations. One thing is to configure, another one is to apply. And students will keep on forgetting that. Always apply. And because the standard access list, the rule says you apply closer, or closest to a destination. So we wrote out the interface facing PC2, conft interface G01, then IP access group, question mark, because here we didn't specify what? We didn't specify a number. We say a name. So focus on the name. You must add the exact name. If you do something else, it won't work. The exact name. Incomplete comment. So what is missing here? We don't know, space, question mark. We forgot inbound or outbound. So let's say out. You see, no error. Do copy, run start. Now let's go verify again. Can PC1 still ping PC2? Let me check. Can PC1 still ping PC2? Let's check. Okay, PC1 can still ping PC2. What about PC3? You see. So it means our access list is perfect. So this is a quick example of access list. It's a kind of security tool to allow or deny people. So today we did see a demo for the first one. So standard, you can use a number like access list 10, or you can use a name. You start with IP access list standard, you specify standard, and the name you want to give, and you place close to the destination. Next time on today, Wednesday, on Monday, we continue. We'll do the extended one. This one is a bit complicated. It's a bit longer and a bit complicated. If you want to use a number, it should be, and if you want to use a name. And this one we place close to the source. Yeah, so let us stop here for today. If you go in your NetAcad, so I try to make it simple for you. If you go in NetAcad, you can get more info, but you might be Let's open up the PowerPoint. So, yeah, it's the same thing. I try to make it simple for you. Here, why we need access control list, to filter traffic in and out. So it's a list of commands, and inbound, outbound, we explain here. So I did a demo already for the first one. Wildcard mask, if you use okay, you know what is wildcard mask. We use it for OSPF also. If you don't know, you spend more time here. So Lorenzo, you were asking if we access list 10 permit the IP address. If you use the IP address instead of host, you need to add the wildcard mask. But if you say access list 10 permit host, you only add the IP address. So it's up to you. So here's some guidelines. Okay, you can check that. Best practices. Must always use the remark to describe. Must also put on a notepad. It's easier to change and to paste there. Test the access control list on packet tracer or a simulator before you go live. This will help you to avoid costly errors. You can mess up the entire network. Or you can allow people to view HR, everyone IDs, salaries, and what. So it's very, very be careful. So the type of access list, standard, extended, it's the same thing. When you do use the question mark, it will help you. This is something we'll do next time on Monday. This one is extended. So you see IP access list extended and named extended. And you enter your name, you permit, you see. So for extended, it's a bit, you specify everything. Permit TCP, this network, wildcard mask. So here, it means I permit anyone in my network to transfer files. For example, if you want to transfer files to your Google Drive or to someone else to send files, you are allowed. Permit anyone in this network. Permit TCP. Why we say TCP? Because this protocol is part of TCP. If it's UDP, you should specify UDP and you do your. The second line, permit TCP with my network, wildcard mask, permit anyone to, to maybe to a server or something. Anyway, it's explained here. So this one will do. I'll also do a demo next week, Monday. The same thing. Where to place them? Extended close to the source. If it's standard, close to the destination. This is my network. This is the destination. So where to place your access list. We do an example. Standard, where to place it. Extended, where to place it. An example, you can read properly. It's fine. Yeah. So that's all for this chapter for today. Yeah. Any questions before we end for today?
X.
Yes.
Stewart speaking. Look here, that this ACL. How does that now compare to VLANs? Like, why would I use? Can I use them together, or must I choose between a VLAN and a ACL?
VLANs, it's on the switch only.
Okay.
And only people in the same VLAN can communicate. If we are in different VLANs, we cannot communicate. If you want inter-VLAN communication, you need a router on a stick.
Mm.
So all these tools are for security features. security features. Access control list is only router based. You're similar, yes, you're similar. Any other questions? So me, I made it very simple for you here. It's clean, clear, you know, instead of reading all these things. Okay, if there is no questions, thank you for today. And yeah, next time, yeah, we'll do chapter 5. We'll do the extended plus again some demo. Then next week, Wednesday, we'll do network address translations. We'll use access control lists. We'll add more features to do some stuff. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Enjoy your evening and see you Saturday at CPUT.